Hey, what's up, all you action figure lovers out there? MasterMarvel's back at it once again, bringing you another action figure review. Tonight we're going to take a look at the Masters of the Universe Revelations. Basically, an overview, I guess we'll call it, because it was really going to be a Triclops review, but seeing as how I don't think I've actually reviewed any of the other figures so far in this line, figured it'd be appropriate just to go ahead and kind of talk about all of them. And as you see, I have this bit of a display going on here. And I'm using the 2000X Castle Grayskull just mainly because, I don't know, it just kind of seems to fit a little bit better with the stylization of the Revelation figures right now, and seems to scale a little better. I don't know, it was just kind of there for backdrop. Same as using the Origins vehicles here. I just thought they kind of looked neat. Yeah, you more or less have an invasion of Castle Grayskull going on here. And, well, minus, I don't know if you can even see him back here. Probably not. The Skeletor. He's just back there because I didn't really have anywhere else to put him. But so far, these are just amazing figures right here. I absolutely love these. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the camera so I can kind of move it around a little bit. Maybe you guys can get a better view of my little display I have going on here. You can kind of see what's happening. My hands are a little shaky. Got Man-at-Arms up here on the gun. Andrea blasting. He-Man and Battle Cat standing off. You got Fisto there. Telo and the Wind Raider. Looking pretty dope. And then come over. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Got a light situation. Okay. I'm going to try to circle around so you can see what else is going on here. Now I'm having trouble seeing here. Anyways, yeah, so we got Scary Glow, Evelyn. Bring it up here a little bit. We got Stinkover, Beastman, Triclops. Let me circle around here real quick. You can see you got Spikor. Anyways, just something fun that I was trying to do here. Because really I love the way that these origin or these Revelation figures display in general. Angle this. I know, I just went and did all that for your viewing pleasure, even though that probably sucked. Anyway, shit. So I don't know. This, I guess we could just kind of go over, and I'm gonna disassemble all this anyways because, you know, it's just here for fun. I guess we could just take a look at the figures kind of individually. And why don't I just start with... Now, what sucks is I don't have all the accessories handy because they're in storage. I don't know if I can get him in focus here. Probably not. Move some shit. Skeletor here. Shit, you know what? Let me just take him off this. This is a NECA stand here. Which I don't normally like working with those, but it was doing the job for Skeletor here. This is actually a really cool figure. He's pretty big. He's got that layered cape, which is really awesome. Soft goods there. Of course, he came with the power sword also. Looking pretty fantastic. Alright, I guess next we'll do Skeletor himself. We'll just start with the villains here, why not? So yeah, Skeletor looking pretty badass. I mean, these I keep wanting to compare these. So far nobody's called me out on it because I know they were talking like apples and oranges here, but I keep wanting to compare these to Mondo, even though they're 7-inch scale and not 12-inch. But it's these are details on them, man. The way they feel and stuff, they just don't feel like a Mattel property to me. It doesn't even feel like the Origins, man. There's just something about these that feels more collector worthy, action figure perfection almost. Yeah, there's some people, you know, talk about how the proportions are a little off, small heads, long legs, you know, stuff like that. But overall, I think these are really sexy looks for these figures in general and these characters. And, you know, Skeletor with the cape, I think that's awesome. The Skeletor does have issues standing sometimes. He's got some weak ankles and the wrist kind of free spin on there a little bit, but otherwise, you know, once you get him where you want him, he'll stay, usually. Alright, Skeletor, get over here for now. And he falls. Alright. Screw it. Let's go with Evil Lyn. Which is almost a classic look, but not even really. But I do love the way she looks in Revelations. I'm sure eventually we'll get a classic, kind of like we are with the Tela, a more classic version of her. Maybe. I would love to see this line just continue to go. I want to get everybody that there is under the sun as far as, you know, Eternia goes. So again, like I said, accessories. I don't have her head handy and her other wand, whatever, you know, shit like that. So either way, Evil Lyn looking pretty fantastic. A fan fave of everyone's. We have Scareglow. And yeah, I mean, this figure right here, although it's not the exclusive one that they did, it's just the retail version, is still one that I'm super happy to have. I think he looks fantastic. I don't need anything more spectacular than this. This right here just kind of fits the bill for me. It's a really good, well done Scareglow, and I couldn't be more happy. Really. I mean, if we would have gotten the split swords or something with him, that would have been cool. But I think we're going to get them anyways with, like, yeah, we're getting with, like, King Grayskull or some shit, so we're still going to get a chance to get him. Pretty awesome. Yeah, and I still don't have the Savage He-Man and Orko 2-pack yet. I have yet to see that in retail. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get Spikor out of here. Take a look at Spikor. Get him out the land shark here. Which I do believe, I did do reviews of these. I know I did. And I even had these guys kind of guest appear in those, but they still didn't really get their own official reviews. And that blows. I know his accessories are still somewhere nearby because I just recently did him, but I didn't feel like digging all that shit out. So whatever. Don't be hating. I'm doing my best here, fellas. I'm doing my best. Freaking thing is floppy in there now because his hand being on that handle on the land shark kind of stretched him out a little bit. But yes, Spikor. Another one that I loved as a kid, the figure. Yeah, I really liked it, and I do like that you could switch out the hand versus the harpoon, so that's also really neat. And of course, I mean, I don't know, he just looks better with the regular hand, but I could see a lot of people going for the harpoon because it is kind of, it's him, and yeah, it just looks cool. But he's one of those that I didn't expect to see right away either in the line because, you know, he's not, I don't know, I'm not gonna say he's not a popular character, but anyways, I can't wait till we get like Too Bad and shit like that. That's gonna be awesome. So there goes Spikor. All right, well let's go ahead and get Stinkover over here. Stinkover, this is a nice figure too. It just really stands out. I mean, this looks incredible. You can't deny it, man. Stinkover, he is super sexy. I wish that he smelled, and I am actually been looking for some petroleum oil or whatever because I'm gonna do my own thing with this guy. I'll get some oil and I'll put him in a Ziploc bag with oil on him and shit and leave him there for a fucking month if I have to. But he will smell like he's supposed to smell when I'm done. And I'm gonna do the same thing with Mossman. I'm gonna get some pine or something to do the same thing with him so he smells all woody. Yeah, this dude is awesome with the tanks, the blue, the yellow, the red, the black, the white, man. This guy's just got some color on him and he pops. It's awesome. And Stinkover, man. Such a basic figure, but it just, I don't know, it was executed so well. No complaints here, man, other than the smell. So, alright, Stinkover, set aside for now, homie. I will talk about Beastman. Yeah. Which this Beastman, I mean, it's not really classic. This is definitely more of that Revelations design here. You know, an older, weathered Beastman, scarred up and shit. It's more savage looking. And I do really like it. I have no complaints about this. This is very fitting for Beastman, I think. And he articulates, he poses really well, just like all the rest. He's got the proper, longer, gangly type features. The tufted on hair on his back, that's pretty awesome. And he's got that just hunched forward look. Very beastly like. Yeah, great figure right here, man. But again, it's one of those that when we do get the classic version of it, I'm going to cherish it just as much. I mean, really. But I'll still have an appreciation for this figure, and this one will still be displayed. But yeah, the more classic stuff we get, I don't know, I like that. You know, you got your options. Pick your time period, I guess. All right, Beastman. Well, shit, let's go with Faker here. Faker. Not what we would normally think of when we think of Faker because, you know, we're used to the blue, but I mean, this is more accurate here. And I do like how they did kind of try to incorporate with that blue steel, a little bit of a hue, that polished up metal to give him a bit of a, you know, blue look. And I like the orange accents because it does kind of give him more of a Faker flavor. But as much as I love Faker, I mean, this right here, it kind of like I'm appreciating it because this is accurate, but it's like at the same time, man, I want a blue Faker, you know, like shit. So maybe they'll do one down the road. You know, they'll give us what we want. You know what I mean? Just for a variant or whatever else, we'll just get a freaking. It's an easy paint, just a paint job, a repaint for them. Honestly, it is. So, yeah, we'll get them eventually, I think. But so for now, this is our accurate one to the cartoon. So, gotta love it still. All right. Trying to make room here. So yeah, the newest one to my group here, and I actually really haven't even gotten to really mess with it much because I just pulled them out of the package and decided, you know what, I'm just gonna do this as a general revelations video and not just Triclops being a highlight. And yeah, that was the end of it. Oh my god, dude. I fucking love this thing, dude. So, like, I feel the way I feel about the Fisto and the Man-at-Arms and stuff. And, like, we're getting that classic, and this is just such an easy figure for them to do. But it's executed so well. I mean, this is a really great-looking Triclops. And it's figures like him, you know, that's what's getting me geeked about some of the other figures that we're going to potentially see down the road. I mean, like, especially when we're talking villains and stuff like I said earlier, Too Bad and Webster and, you know, Cobra Khan. So many. Oh man, I can't wait. I need to see all of them, and I want that. It's kept classic, but it's added a little bit to it, like with the spikes and stuff, and the flares and the cuts in there, you know, and the shoulder pads and everything. Just kind of making it just a little extra, a little different. And yeah, I really appreciate that. And that's how I want to see the other ones done too. It's just perfect. Fucking love it. Fucking love it. Triclops. Man. So happy to see this shit. And I've got his other stuff right here, his accessories and everything. Because like I said, I just opened this, but I don't want this. I mean, I might later, and I did get 2 of these. I still haven't listed the other one for sale yet, but I might end up keeping that other one. And when it comes to Trapjaw, because when we're getting these, I might want to keep those and have a second one to be able to have that displayed all the time, because where we left off in part 2, I think that those are going to be pretty well, you know, those are going to be kind of important moving forward in the next, you know, the next chunk they give us. So I'm eager to see it. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Maybe you want to get a couple of those, have a couple of them. Yeah, I super love that Triclops. Alright, well, now let's go with these guys. The first one, we'll talk, because this was basically the first one that was released and people had access to, it seems like. You know, the whole first wave didn't just pop up and drop at one time. And Mossman seemed to be the first one that people could get their hands on. So, yeah. Who was it? Was it Mossman? It was Mossman, Evelyn, Skeletor, and He-Man. Right? Yes. And Skelegod. Evelyn was the last one I got. She seemed to be the hardest one at first to get. But yeah, he stands funny. And he hasn't had a lot of airtime yet either. I did get to use him in my Swamp Thing review as a comparison. But yeah, Swamp Thing, he's pretty awesome. And it sucked that he died and all that good shit, you know. That sucked. But, you know, shit happens. Moving on. I can't say he's my favorite figure. And, you know, for so many reasons, like, I like the way he looks. It's cool. It's Mossman, no doubt. But again, no pine smell. That thing, I think that would be cool. And I don't even remember the old one actually having that, but it was flocked. I do remember that. It was fuzzy. And I don't think they're going to do that. They had no intentions of that. But it would have been nice in some of the areas on here that are a lighter tone of green, at least to have some flocked, some, furry. That would have been kind of cool, but I know why they didn't do it, and I'm not really complaining, because it's whatever, it's whatever. All right, Mossman, get the hell out of here for now. Who do we talk about next? We'll go ahead and talk about Fisto, because I have definitely shown Fisto a lot of love already. And although I didn't review these guys on YouTube, I did, however, talk about them on Facebook groups. So Fisto, I loved him. Super excited about Fisto here. And I'm hoping that this video doesn't jump on me and do a 2-part video. I'm going to try to squeeze it all in at one time, but I'm going to have to start booking it because I'm already 20 minutes into it. So let's talk about Andrea next. With her soft goods and shit. And really cool looking outfit. I don't want to strip her down because I'm trying to consume time here right now. But she is really colorful. Very good looking suit underneath there. You see what I'm saying? She's got some color to her. Really nice. The cape is like layered. It's hooded. It's cool. She's got the little blast effect. Yeah, so I'm liking it. And she's a new character to the whole thing. And that's okay. And she made her mark. And she's a part of it now. So cool. Welcome to the club, Andrea. Welcome to the Masters of the Universe stuff. Alright, next shit. We'll just go ahead and do Telo. So I need this thing. Get your ass out of here. I need that. Okay. I'm hurrying, guys. I'm hurrying. Because I don't want this video to just like end on me because of my bullshit. All my stupid talking shit. You guys want to see some toys? I'm trying to show you some toys. So Tela in her more Amazon butchy look. Don't quite like it, but it's whatever. This is one of those instances where I really can't wait for the classic version of her, because this one, yeah, it's accurate, but it's just not my Tela. I'm sorry, it's just not. But, for what it's worth, it is Telo for now. she's okay. She's okay. Like her, love her, hate her. Doesn't matter to me. We'll be getting a different one soon. Alright. My man up here, Man at Arms. Yeah, like, this guy right here would have definitely been in if I would have gotten him before and been organized. He would have been in my top 10 for sure of best figures of 2021. I think they did a fantastic job on this guy. He looks so damn good. So damn good, man. His presence is just ridiculous. He looks like he should be the main guy. Like, forget He-Man. Man at Arms is here, man. Super fantastic. And it doesn't matter what angle you have this guy, he looks good. He poses really well, and he looks good in every pose. Yeah, this is definitely a top-notch figure right here, man. Mattel, hell of a good job. Well done. Well done. All right, man. Let's go ahead and take a look at Battle Cat here. This ought to be fun to hurry up and try to get this done, because I had him in his crazy-ass little pouncing pose, which that was cool. You got to see that already, so you know what he is capable of. And sometimes he can be hard to stand, at least level, because his articulation points sometimes don't meet up. you just kind of got to do the best you can. But yeah, Battle Cat looks fantastic. He's big. He's badass. I kept the tape on, the rubber band right here to kind of keep that on there because I mean, he's way too damn big for Cringer. There's no point in taking this dude's armor off of him because really, what the hell good's that going to do? You're just going to have a big ass green cat. But yeah, he is fantastic. Big as shit. Articulated jaw. He's got a lot of articulation. And this one, I think, is actually, like, I've never had the classics and stuff, but I've seen reviews and everything. This might be better than that, just by the way of articulation goes, anyhow. Last, but definitely not least. Shit, you know what? Give me that. He-Man. The most powerful man in the universe. And, like, okay, man, it just seems like his legs go on forever. They're so long. Yeah, I'm not going to complain. People are, but I'm not going to because I love He-Man so much. He was my bread and butter all my life. He-Man was my best friend as a kid. Had so many adventures with my action figures, and I loved all the cartoons and everything that, you know. So any He-Man figure we get, and it's got this classic look to it, I'm going to really love it. And when we get one that's fully articulated like this, even better. I kind of wish he was tan, a little more tan. That would have been kind of cool, but because even Triclops, old Triclops here, boy, he got the nice, look at him. He has been out in the sun, dude. He's nice and tan. So, yeah, like, it's cool, I guess, you know, he got to get the tan and He-Man didn't, but whatever, dude. You know what I'm saying?